Hi, this is Shakur Mosley, 3-division world champion, and you're hanging out with me and LadyChann.
Hey guys. Well, Shakur Stevenson snoozes and cruises us to a unanimous points decision with Edwin de los Santos. Listen, like the lullaby was in the building. I fell asleep in the building. One of them ones when you like fall asleep when you're on the bus and you miss, or the train, and you wake up and everybody's gone and you've missed your stop. You're like, what happened? I don't know if Shakur Stevenson. Well, I do. I think he was injured. He would not throw that backhand. So obviously this was southpaw to southpaw stance. They came out round one. Obviously, you know it's going to be a chess match. They're sizing each other up, gauging each other. Hardly any shots thrown. You know, very cautious. De los Santos extremely cautious. Round two, this caution still kept up. Round three, there was still caution. Round four, there was caution. Now, usually you see Shakur pour, and he does this annoying thing that's annoying to the opponent, where he does like a rangefinder with his jab. Or does he do it with the I think he does it with the, so yeah, he'll pour with the right and try and gauge and kind of almost place it on the head. I've seen refs tell him stop doing that. And then he'll, throw the backhand in the left. And he just didn't do any of that. It was very strange. So it led me to believe that he fought this fight one-handed. Yes, he did outland De Los Santos, but he basically didn't hardly throw anything, and he was on his bike, mate. He was on his bike. De Los Santos didn't do enough either. He is known as a hard hitter. I did predict a unanimous points decision for Shakur Stevenson, but not in this way. Yeah, I mean, I had Shakur winning, but if the judges came back and said, this is a draw, then I would have been like, okay. De Los Santos, no, I couldn't have it a draw. I'm going to keep it a buck. De Los Santos couldn't land on Shakur like we would predict. He was tentative and very cautious and very spacey. He's got some really slick, fast footwork. He even did a little showboating. I mean, at least you're gonna have to entertain us somehow, because your shot selection is not really. He would try and step in with 2 steps in. And he's still out of range, because Shakur would just, do his jump out the way, jump out of range. But then he could kind of do the same thing. So they kind of had similar traits. He's 24, young lad. Shakur's 26. So they're both like evenly aged, evenly height. But De Los Santos does look like a really big lad. How he makes 135. I don't even know how Shakur makes 135. You'll see him go up to, maybe clear one other belt. Who knows? De Los Santos didn't do enough. He was slightly out of range. He did get a few shots off. Shakur got, a couple counters off as well. They both just didn't do much. And it was just, I knew it by round 2. The crowd was already starting to boo by like round 3. I knew it. I was like, in 3, 2, 1, they're going to start booing, and boo. And totally different with a Robson Conceição and Emmanuel Navarrete. That fight was epic off the main chain. That should have been the main. Bars. But yeah, it was the Nakatila moment. Like, you remember that fight? I thought those days were behind Shakur, man. Fucking hell, because he did some good with the Jamel Herring. That was amazing. Who else did he fuck up? Valdez fucked him up. I mean, yeah, it's just probably a bad night at the office, but yeah, no bueno. This was muy malo. It wasn't good enough. So I don't want to see any more of these Nakatila moments, because I don't know how you're going to put bums in seats and you say you want to be a pay-per-view star. You're going to be a boring champ if you carry on with this way, because Bob will be like, no, I'm not giving you 3 million. I'm going to give you 1.5, if that. Nakatila was in the building. No, you weren't. But I mean, the moment, we'll call this a Nakatina moment. Shakur then, after the fight, goes to, the decision. We'll get to the post-fight pressure. There's nothing more to talk about the fight. Not the post-fight pressure, the post-fight interview. And Shakur did say that he needs a break. He didn't feel good before coming into the fight. And maybe he alluded to the fact that he said he don't want to give out any excuses when they asked about this left hand that wasn't thrown, was it injured? And he was like, I don't want to have any excuses. But, maybe he alluded to the fact that he said, we've had long camps and people pick up injuries. So basically you picked up an injury in camp and you've overtrained and you're just tired. And do you know what I mean? He just didn't feel good. And he said he knew he didn't feel good. I really visualised what he was going to say. And then, he said he's going back to the drawing board. But he is a 3-division champ, 2-time unified at 130. And he is the new WBC lightweight champion of the world. So congratulations to Shakur Stevenson on that feat, because I mean it's still great. I heard Floyd Mayweather got up and walked out as he was like, I'm out. He's a hell of a fighter, but this was a boring fighter. They used to say they used to say that I was a boring fighter, but I took the fight to them. They couldn't catch me, but I was a crowd pleaser, and this wasn't good enough. Shakur is a 5-star fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. He's not a fighter like me, but he's still a hell of a fighter. Oh yeah, Floyd, he said deuces. He didn't even want the attention. That's saying a lot. So that's where I shall leave it. There's going to be a post-fight pressure. There was no pressure. I'm sure. And but shouts out to Edwin de los Santos. That's the first time he went the distance, and he felt hard done by. He thought he was the campeon, but you didn't do enough, mate, either. So blame yourself on that one. So shouts out, congratulations to the 3-division champ Shakur Stevenson, the newly crowned WBC lightweight champion of the Wizzy world, and commiserations to the Dominican Republic Oscar. No, his name's not Oscar Shan. It's Edwin. One of them type of names. Edwin de los Santos. Anyway, I'm gone. Here you go. It's LadyChann rep nonetheless. Come up with Shan. Gyan. Ra. So Shakur Stevenson beats Edwin de los Santos in a unanimous points decision. Come box with Shan. Gyan. Ra. Close your eyes, sleepyhead. Lay your head on your pillow. Close your eyes, sleepyhead. It's time to go to sleep. Oh, God. Sorry. It's nearly 7 a.m. here. Gyan!